Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David here. We're back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, we shall be talking about Mr. DeShaun Watson, the quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. And this is officially his second season now as a starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. In his first season, it wasn't all that well. And to start off the second year, it hasn't gone that well either. He is 38 for 69, 55.1 completion percentage, which is 31st in the NFL. He has 389 passing yards, which is 24th in the NFL. He's tied for 14th with 2 touchdowns, and he's 10th when it comes to interceptions, throwing 2 interceptions. So right now, he's 2 for 2. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and he's averaging 5.6 yards per throw, which is actually 30th in the NFL. And keep in mind, DeShaun Watson is the highest paid quarterback in terms of guaranteed money. He has $250 million guaranteed, and he's playing like this. He's honestly not playing very well. And keep in mind, Cleveland is 1-1. They lost yesterday against the Pittsburgh Steelers in a very close game, and then they beat the Bengals convincingly. And I think that Bengals win, DeShaun Watson was very, very lucky that Bengals win was due down to Nick Chubb and the defense, which I gotta say Cleveland's DBs are probably one of the best in terms of depth. I think Cleveland has one of the best DB positions in the NFL. In terms of the safety and the cornerback positions, their strength is so unbelievably strong. And I think that's a big part of the reason why, along with Myles Garrett, that the Cleveland Browns did a whooping on Joe Burrow and was always just pressuring him, and just continuously going after Joe Burrow to the point where Joe Burrow didn't even throw over 60 yards. You know, when Joe Burrow doesn't throw over 60 yards, you really dominate him. And then even yesterday, they were putting up a good number against Kenny Pickett. But then we put the ball in DeShaun Watson's hand, and even yesterday, towards the end of the game, DeShaun Watson on the 2 of the final 3 drives, they are starting close to the 1 yard, close to their own end zone, and they have to go down and score against Pittsburgh. And he's pushing it down. The running back runs it down there, and then DeShaun Watson makes 2 mistakes. He gets a penalty for face mask, and he throws the guy down, which includes a personal, unnecessary roughness. It's a foul. Unnecessary roughness. And then on the second drive, the next drive, he does the exact same thing. He does the face mask and throws the guy to the ground, and you're just they did all that work to get up to there, and he's doing these type of stuff. So he needs to think better. He honestly does. He needs to think better, because you can't be making those kinds of mistakes. Because and keep in mind, from that first time when he got the personal foul, they were leading. Then he threw it to the receiver, threw it to the running back. The running back fumbled. He got hit, fumbled the ball, and then T.J. Watt picked it up and ran into the end zone. And then the second drive, when they looked like they were about to come down, get a field goal possibly, and then go right back and try an onside kick, he does the exact same thing. He runs outside, and as he's trying to stiff arm the guy, he grabs his fingers, get caught in there, and he just throws the guy down to the ground. And you just cannot make those type of mistakes like that. You really just can't, because I honestly believe that those 2 mistakes that he made on those last 2 out of 3 drives, that is what cost the Cleveland Browns from winning this game. So taking a look at stats, taking a look at what happened in yesterday's game, and in the first game where he didn't even throw over 200 yards, the only reason he threw over 200 yards here is because he had some good receivers. He had Amari Cooper, and he had some, a good tight end, David Njoku, bailing him out. But in terms of this honestly, DeShaun Watson, DeShaun Watson definitely does not deserve to get paid the type of money that he's getting paid if he's playing like this. And the thing is, I don't think things are going to have to change now, because Nick Chubb is out. Nick Chubb is done for the season. So now, the Cleveland Browns, without Nick Chubb, your guys' hands are going to be in the hands of your quarterback, and that is DeShaun Watson.